on Facebook. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Oh, something I need to do. Almost forgot there. You know, thank you for joining me. It is what is it? It's day 4 today. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where are you going? What are you doing with your life? Do you remember ever being asked that question? What are you going to do with your life? You know, aren't human beings absolutely amazing? Good morning, Dolly, first in. That doesn't surprise me. Look, 49 people literally just jump in like that. Unbelievable. Just like that. People, guys, you guys are amazing. You're fantastic human beings. You all want to do something great with your life. Right now, everyone, just tell everyone why you're here, why you are a My365er, what you are doing here. What is it that you're working towards? Let's share that information, and I want all of you to get inspired by what you see other people are doing, because we have such an amazing opportunity to create something amazing for ourselves, for our families. Here we go. Last place to share this morning. And then you guys, if this loads. This is the thing. This is a complex system, right? And with complex systems, we have challenges. You might want to write that down, okay? You might want to write that down. This is really powerful information. Let me just turn the Wi-Fi off on here and see if that makes it work any better. Please write this down. Here we go. I've done it. Okay. With complex systems, the more complex a system, the more challenges you have with it. This is really important. This is day 4 on mindfulness. And by the way, next week is all going to be about optimization. And I'm super excited to be able to deliver more content to you guys all over the world. Most of you know about the summit, which is happening in September. Everything is working towards that. We build our success. Basically, we build our success in providing world-class content to people just like you all over the world. And I'm very pleased that you're all here this morning, because this is important information. So the first thing I want you to understand, and write this down, because this will help a lot of you understand something, right? With a complex system, you can have complex problems. Think about it. A complex system, complex problems. With a simple system, you may have simple problems. What is the most complex system on Earth? What is it? There's a question for a 7:02 on a Thursday morning, for those of you that are in the UK. What is the most complex system in the world? Anyone know what it is? It's you. And you, and you, and you, and you, Karen, and you, Verity, and you, all of you. It is the most complex system, this whole thing. Can you believe how stupid we are? Not you, of course, you're amazing. What does the word amazing mean? As Tim Dingle has shown us, the word amazing, Hampton Court, Henry VIII, lots of mazes. People come out of the maze, it's amazing, right? People come out of the maze, it's amazing. This is what we're trying to do, come out of the maze. But in order for us to come out of the maze, we should look back and realize we're a complex system. We're an amazing system, and we haven't really evolved to be optimal. Listen very carefully, right? We haven't evolved to be our best in this world that we have created. Think about it. Why? Because we still have an ancient brain. Our brains have developed. And this is the key word I want you to write down today. Pause. Pause, pause. Where's my, here we go. Look, remember this? Look, this is a sign that many of you have seen, right? That's play. This is pause. Let's press the pause button. Not now. We could do it. Just pause. We have the ability to pause. It is one of the greatest gifts that you've been given. If you didn't use your ability to pause, you'd probably make a lot more decisions that you would regret. Now, of course, some people extend that pause for the whole life and don't take any action. But my goal in helping you Survive, not survive, helping you thrive. My 365 is about helping people thrive. Yesterday I asked you, what does the M stand for in my 365? What does the I stand for? The M stands for mindfulness and the I stands for inspiration. 365, 365 days of you working on yourself. Guys, this is a school every day. This is your school. It's your school. You're going to school today. What are you choosing to study? How many of you are choosing to study you being the best version of yourself? So yesterday we looked at ACT. ACT is all about acceptance and commitment. And then training, ACT. Shall I write that down as well? I know some of you love a clipboard. ACT, flip chart, ACT. And I'm asking all of you to become aware, to accept the fact that if you stopped and paused, you might notice some anxiety. You might notice some fear, frustration, but rather than push that away, accept it, but commit. This is what we got to do today. Make today where you really decide, what am I committing to? What are you actually committing to? Because some of you, you're kind of making a half-hearted commitment. If you make a half-hearted commitment, the way your brain works is, okay, I will manifest for you a half-hearted commitment. Some of us are frightened just to go all in and go, I'm making a 100% commitment to being optimal, to being the best that I can be. Does that make sense? Who is fired up right now? By the way, we are getting a record amount of people sharing. I think, again, we had way over 50 yesterday. If you haven't shared, how many people do you know that need to understand this, that need to know it's okay to have? The reason I struggle in this world is I wasn't designed to thrive in this world. If I want to thrive in this world, I need some help. What help do I need? You probably need a good coach. You needed like-minded people just like you. Because I tell you something, my friends, you guys are flipping fantastic. And this is why we created this. You know, this is why we created this journal, because this journal is all about your ability to look at your life and manage your life so you can be the best that you can be. So we call them bookends. In the morning, in the evening, how do you start your day? What are you doing? What are you working on? So I don't want to work on anything. I've already got a job and I don't enjoy it. Listen, we are living in an unbelievable time, an unbelievable existence where we can do so much with this and this, you know, with this. You know, you've got a brain. You know, you've also got a duck in your head that often quacks away and tries to stop you from doing what you want to do. And then, of course, you've got kryptonite, which we've all got. What's your kryptonite? I don't know. I'll tell you what your kryptonite is in many cases. It's called distraction. So what I'd love all of you to do today, right? All of you to do today is to apply the pause. Apply this ability to pause. And become aware of how many choices you can make in one day. How many choices that you can make. There's no right, there's no wrong, there are just choices. Mindfulness, my definition, and you can come up with your own, mindfulness is your ability to fill your mind up with whatever you want. I choose to fill my mind up with inspiration. My challenge, like yours, is distraction. You know, we are goal-orientated people, right? You understand that. We're all goal-orientated. But most of us have not made a true commitment to commit to something. Like, I am committed to being fitter, healthier, happier. I am committed to writing that book. I am committed. I am all in. Most of us are frightened. Now, if that fear comes up, if you decide to work towards something, accept it, acknowledge it, but let it go. Don't take it on board and allow yourself to be consumed with fear, because nothing passes, especially just acknowledge it. It's like, hello, hello, it passes. Remember the Generation game? It was a TV program where someone at the end, who kind of got to a point of beating the other contestants, sat in front of this screen and it opened up, and behind it was a series of prizes that went past. And most people forgot the great things because it kept coming, kept confuses the brain, distracted the brain. There was always a cuddly toy. There was always a tea, something that you could make tea with by your bed. A tea's made. But there was also things like a holiday, a sofa. And at the end, people had to recite what they remembered. They had 1 minute. They always remembered the cuddly toy. Why am I telling you this? It's the same with your emotions. You are more than any of the emotions that you experience. This is the time in our life where here come the bin man. They're coming to take away the rubbish. And this is what we can do. They take it away. You can let your mind take things away, especially when you start to focus on what's really important. Does this make sense? Who's fired up right now? Show me some heart. Show me some love if you can feel where I'm coming from. Our ability to pause. That's where the greatest moments in our life come, through the pause. If you have something big enough that you're working towards and you dare to dream big, look, you've been given this complex machine. It's better than any machine that you can think about, and you have the ability to create. I really hope this makes sense. Take some time today to pause. For me, one of the greatest ways to pause is to meditate. You know, that's what I choose to do. And those of you that are elite members, you know, in the members area, there's a couple of really powerful meditations, and we're working on some more. This is a great way to train your brain, because when you sit and you sit comfortably and you focus on your breath, you can see what happens. But in between the thought, there's a pause. And if you can allow that pause to grow, you'll realize you have a lot more choices. You have so many choices. The easiest choice to make is the choice that you made yesterday. Thank you so much for showing up today. Let's have a quick look at some of your comments. I thought I couldn't do this as it was also so difficult. Now I realize it was practice and time. Now it works. Thank you very much. Anything. You see, we live in a world now. You see, we understand through our evolution that we have to work at things to get good at them. That's how our brains are wired up. Most of us don't get good at things like that. For most of us, if you want a better body, a better mind, you've got to go to work in it. And that's what My 365 is all about. It's about all of us working together. And I really encourage you to show up and go to work on being the best. You know you're already better than what you think you are. For me, the greatest pause to give, the pause is to accept yourself just for a second and go, you know what? You're doing great. Can you do better? Of course you can do better. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll be off the radar for 3 weeks whilst touring southern India. Well, that's a tough life, Elaine. We'll be on Catch Up Live whenever I can, committed to staying. Yes, because I'm committed to you, Elaine, and you are an amazing human being. Need to work harder on myself. No, not necessarily. You need to work lighter on yourself, Sandra. You've probably done that enough in your life. What does Shaz has to say? I've lost half a stone from the stone I gained, and I'm proud. Well done. Fantastic. Amazing. Look at Mandy. Amazing lady. I'm aware that I'm distracted so much of the time. I've started to stay in the moment. I will help you guys with this. We need to understand we are not designed to be distracted like the amount that we are. It's boredom and anxiety that gets in the way. But we're going to work on this together, guys. Just do what I'm asking you to do, and I guarantee your life will get better, better, and better. I really appreciate all of your comments. I really appreciate all of your shares. And look at your comments here. Brilliant broadcast coach. Makes sense. Thank you. Thank you very much, Louise. I'm going to see a celebrity today. Who knows? I might even broadcast that later on tonight, who I'm super excited with. Joe Tyler's here. I've learned how important support of this group is. Absolutely. Most people here support you unconditionally. You don't find that every day. Vanessa's here. Look, always living in the moment. Thank you. Look, Susie Beaumont's here. I started meditation when we covered the subject last year. Made me so much calmer and intuitive. Wow. Gotta love that. Guys, have a fantastic day. We really appreciate you. In fact, let's just end this on, what should we call it? What's this called? Instagram. And guys, you can just help me here just for a second. Let's end the video. I didn't do this yesterday, but this is one of the things that I like to do. So here we are. We're on day 4. Look at there's 137 people here. Hello, Mr. 137 people. And these are some of your comments. So this has been day 4. For me, a summary of day 4 is all about this. Your ability to pause. We are not designed. We are a complex system. That's what we are. We're the most complex system on the earth, more complex than an aeroplane, than a rocket. Then we've got this amazing equipment. But because it's complex, we're also prone to issues, to problems in our hardware, the way that we work. So we have to understand that our brains are ancient. We have ancient brains. They're amazing brains. And what we're doing here with My365, MI stands for mindfulness, the I stands for inspiration, helping you guys be inspired to create a powerful mind, a powerful body. Thank you so much for showing up today. I'm so grateful to Dolly. I'm so grateful to you all. Have a fantastic day, and practice pausing and seeing that you have choices. Guys, thank you so much for today. I've really enjoyed spending this time with you. I'll see you tomorrow for a summary, and I'll tell you all about what we're doing next week. Much love to all. As always, see you tomorrow.